Hello everybody,
And welcome back to our third...
podcast after like 2 weeks of disappearing.
Is it 2 weeks?
Like no one's really going to notice anyway. We haven't had any watches.
Nope, that doesn't matter though, does it? Yes, so again, for all them people that have lost their lives to Corona-19, it's a very sad moment for them. We've had our own sad moment. We've had to go and get my little baby dog, who was a Chihuahua, Lucky, put to sleep. She had a heart murmur, and it got when I took her to the vets in March, I got told she was slowly dying. So I had that experience of a month later she passed away on me. So that was a sad moment, and then we buried her in the garden. So we've been painting the fence so I can plant a nice bush there and so make it all lovely for her. And the reason why we haven't been on air because we've been revamping rooms round, and second time somebody forgot to set the mic up.
Yes, well, yeah. So I've been. Well, it took a lot of negotiation and a bit of sneakiness for me to try and switch over rooms. Because I was originally in a 2 meter by 2 meter room, and that's probably by a stretch, like with a double bed in there. Not even a double bed, like a half double bed.
It's called a small double bed.
Small double bed, same thing. And my workspace was like a 70 by 50 centimeter pixie space. So yeah, so we've ended up getting a free room in the end. So I moved all my stuff over and wired everything back up, and I was also trying to sort out some microphone issues like cabling and things. Like whenever I plugged my microphone into the back of my PC just so I could do the podcast, it would shut everything else off, and it just did a lot of fiddling that I had to work around. And I just finally got around to sorting it before this weekend. So
yep. So that's some great excitement. I'm trying to place an order on the internet because I didn't realise the time was zooming by, and I don't want my son to see what I'm ordering.
Oh. So what have you been up to over the 2 weeks then, Auntie Ang?
Me, I've besides having my dog put down, I've been painting the back of the fence, sorting out the front garden, detoxing through stuff, doing my bookkeeping course, talking to a few female friends. I've got one that's going to join us hopefully next week. We're going to link everything up, depending if you allow people around the house yet. If not, we're going to end up doing a link up.
A phone call.
And, yep, so we can talk to her. She's a homeopath, and I go to her for some remedies, and she does tissue salts and everything. So that'd be quite interesting. She's doing a few links now over the internet and everything now. So if you do tweet me, I can give you the details or tag you into anything. So yeah, I've been catching up with some. I had some sad news. I found out a friend of mine's, her daughter's got breast cancer, so that's a sad moment. So I watched her hair being shaved off yesterday, bless her. Bit doom and gloom really, isn't it? This lark is. I think Mindstorm should set the camera up and you should watch me when I watch TV, because I scream at the TV, and I think you should set the camera up. You know, do a bit of our own... I never pronounce that program right. I always call it Google Box, and it's not. It's Google Box. And do our own thing, because when years ago, I'll be sitting around my sister's house, and then I'd go back to visit her, and my niece would turn up, and she'd say, and I'd be watching a film with them, a thriller, and then she goes, "Oh my God, Mum, you're right, Angela is so funny," because apparently I get too carried away watching the TV programs and forget my surroundings. But then, if I go to the cinema with my kids, they tend to sit at the other end of the cinema and not near me for some reason.
That's not often. That's like what? That's what the youngest ones
did. I went with a friend. She was, "Why are your children sat over there?" I said, "You'll soon see." And we went to watch the original Smurfs, and I was laughing out so loud. It was so funny. It was over the scene, you know, if you ever watch the Smurfs and you got the wizard and he goes into the porter cabin toilets and he goes on, "There's a cauldron in there, some dirty wizard left a horrible spell.
Yeah.
Spell. You get it?" So, yes, plans this week, not a lot. There's going to be a link up because there's going to be a change of mayors on the 7th of May. So if anybody's interested, you must contact the...
you mean like a live stream or something?
Yeah, live stream. It's going to be happening on 7th of May, around about 2 o'clock. So we'll be watching the mayor change over in Stamford. So that's it. I might be on the lead. Well, I do have to propose something or second it. So for the deputy mayor. So that's this exciting week doing calls. I'm not going to paint any more my fence. I'm going to let the boys take over that now. Oh, I've grown some seedlings. I'll have to put some pictures on Twitter for you and Instagram. Yeah, and I'll put my little seedlings up there. I've repotted 2 lots. I've got a few more to go, and then I'm going to put whatever I don't need out as people walk past to see if they want to collect them for their home as little gifts, I think. You've not done anything exciting, because I know.
I've been doing stuff. I've been trying to make content still. Been playing the new Half-Life Alyx game, finally. I am actually really enjoying the game. I've been recording it, but my poor computer just barely reaches the minimum specs for the game, so playing that and also recording at the same time like does a lot of interference for me, but it's okay for now. But I'm hoping to, after recording the video and editing and put it online as soon as possible, I'm hoping to actually just settle down and play the game properly on its own without recording interference and get a bit of a better experience. I've been able to rearrange all my cables around, so because I had my base stations in the way of they're blocked by shells, so like my virtual arms will go flying to outer space or whatever.
I have a question, and I find this a lot with my female friends. What happens is you get some men randomly speak to you. I mean, I think she's on a dating website, and they sent her a text saying, "Do you like sex?" And I'm seriously, yeah, and I'm like, please, gentlemen, men, don't text women that. You know, not all women are hookers or tarts or whatever. Talk to them. And I think I should have a subject about that at a later date, you know, a conversation about how, you know, men shouldn't really do it. I mean, I've had what I called some of the lads that I know from the racetrack, and they're randomly out of the blue. Hi, how are you? Fine, you know, you do the... Do you like sex? God's had all to do with you if you do or don't. You know, mind your own. Don't talk to me or message me like I'm a free hooker. You know, I have a brain. And this is where men are failing. So when men are going, oh, women are blah, blah. No, you're typing the wrong woman. Now, I remember a while back on Twitter, there was a girl, and I blocked them. And I ended up telling her off because the way she did herself was like cheap porn. And I put under there, women like you, let women like us down, because men think that all women are like that. I said, but I'm telling you now, sweetheart, if my son ever come home with you, I said, I'll be telling you to go out that door. I said, because I do not want my son to date a cheap little trollop. And that would be my attitude. But I will have a few questions, because I really would like this to be open. Why do men think that they need to ask women if they like sex or not?
How about that time you said about the guy saying, rather than asking for sex, why not ask for dates and stuff? And he's like, oh, I'm too shy. It's like,
oh, yeah.
Okay, you're not shy enough to ask for sex, which is even worse, but you're too shy to ask for a date. Like, what?
I know. And I'm glad the dick pics have calmed themselves down. Women don't really want to see that when they open up the phone.
Ah, the unsolicited dick pic.
You know, really? I mean, if you send that to me, you just get questions going, which Google site you got it from?
It might have calmed down from you, but like, there's a place on the internet which shows, there's some Reddits I should show you. You could probably put your own content on there, take a few screenshots of weird people messaging you, put that up on the Reddit.
Yeah, so I know. I mean, they do make me laugh. How about asking me for a date? You know, what happened to meeting a woman and then going, you know, and you message each other through it all, and then you just turn around and say that I'm going to show you something in a minute.
Put it on silent.
That
Put it on silent.
It is on silent.
No, it's not.
My phone is on silent. Oh no, it's not.
Sorry, Mindstorm. I was wrong again.
Damn it. What happened to, men just asking ladies out, get to know them, talk to them, find out their interests, then you meet up and stuff like that. Why is it all straight into what sort of knickers are you wearing? What this you like? Oh, blah, 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 blah. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to, we don't want to see that sort of thing in our messages. And anyway, 9 times out of 10, we're most probably lying to you if we're saying we're sitting in a sexy nightie. We're not actually. We're most probably in disgusting pyjama bottoms. But we're not going to tell you that. So don't ask a question that you're not going to get the truth on, lads. So, and if men want to know what women like, watch Sex and the City. There are 4 types of women: your Samantha, your Charlottes, your Kerrys. Oh, I can't think of the other one with the red hair now. The solicitor. Anyway, just watch that and you'll get an idea what women are like. If I bored you to tears, I've done the dog. She's gone to sleep.
Sleeping in my house, it makes it hard for me to do things.
I know. So, I might get a little map drawn up next week. Well, I don't know. I've got to Una the homeopath linking up first. And then we'll have... we'll do the discussion about dating. I was talking to...
Yeah, she doesn't have to be on, from start to end. She can just be, if she just wants to pop up, say whatever she wants to talk about, then she can always head off whenever. It could be, 5-10 minutes, I don't know. Yeah.
And then, because I talked to my sister, and she lives abroad, and she does a lot of watching YouTube, and she was about Steve Harvey, and... how women can tell they're up for the right bloke. And like he says, he's a bloke, he knows the answers. I mean, I have an idea of half of that anyway, because I've always said it. So I could help you men out on how to know if you spot a right woman or a wrong woman, and that. And I always say to the women, if they can't be bothered to put their hands in the pocket, they're obviously not that into you. And that's another one. But for you men, I do feel for you, because it is hard now. I mean, I like the door to be open for me. I like my bags being carried for me. I like to be treated. And you got it on the other end where some women don't. If a man buys a woman some flowers, they turn around and tell you that she doesn't do flowers. Or if that's the case, then if she can't be polite, you just discreetly carry the day out and never meet up with her again. But do let her know. Just say you're too forward for my liking. Because I went on a date a couple of years ago, and this bloke was telling me about his previous date, about this girl, and he brought her some flowers, and she turned around and says, I don't like flowers, which I think is sorry, Callum's just texted me some milk.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll take this time up just to say, remember to help support me on Patreon, so I can help remember to support us on Patreon, so we can make better content, more content, and do more things. Can go towards editors and crew and stuff like that, just so we can pump out content quicker and better, and record content more.
Hey, no! Watch me on Crash Bandicoot, you cheeky little devil.
Yes, I know.
No, me on Crash Bandicoot, that would do.
Yeah, I get editors to help sort out Crash Bandicoot, so we can make more Crash Bandicoot videos.
We need to... do the other one, haven't we? Because we finished that level.
Dead Space.
No.
We've got to do Dead Space still.
I know we've still got to do Dead Space. What about Crash Bandicoot? We've done the first level, haven't we? Didn't you find some secrets?
No, it's just that we found there's some footage I haven't finished editing yet that I need to edit. I'm just trying to focus on the Half-Life Alyx right now.
The what?
The new Half-Life game that waited 13 years for.
You're playing that, aren't you?
Yeah. Just going to try and get that out. I'm going to finish off the Crash Bandicoot video, finish off some Dead Space videos that haven't been edited. I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of game-based editing, but I want to do other stuff as well. I've got artwork I need to do. I've got a few comics I need to get back to.
Actually, I just realised I spoke really fast again, didn't I?
Not really.
I don't know, I thought I did. Felt like I did. And that. I see all over the social media about people going, oh, should we have lockdown lifted by the 7th of May, and everyone's going, no, it's too early.
I think that's just like the friend meetup thing where you can just meet up with up to 10 people.
When's that going to be introduced then?
The 7th.
Oh, is that going to be introduced 7th?
Apparently, that's.
Is anybody out there ready to go back to work? I know I'm not. I shouldn't really say that over the social media, but I'm not. Unless it's a different career path, you know. I wrote off for a couple of jobs and...
I haven't stopped working. This is what I do. This is my work.
You just don't get paid for it yet, do you?
No, not yet. Please support me on Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions.
They might not do that.
Why?
They might like me more.
It also goes towards helping with Auntie Ang make, with
I've
content.
I've got to do some more of my cleaning tips and stuff like that.
Yeah, your life hacks. Need to get back to that.
My life hacks, get back to it all. We've been so busy doing other things.
Oh, speaking of
I'm detoxing. I've been into people's homes. I don't know if we've put a link up, have we, about me detoxing some people's homes and reorganising them and that.
I don't think so. As I was going to say, speaking of content, my brother has made something recently, a couple of days ago. He's finally released his first official track, with a song and everything. He recorded his own lyrics, recorded his own music. He's done digital music as well to it. So I've got a video of it to preview. Well, not preview. I'm going to play the whole thing actually. It's only about a minute and a half long. So this is what my brother's been working on, and I'll probably put I'm going to put a link to it in the description. So let's get that started, shall we? First off, I'm just going to mute our microphone.
Say hey to my nightmare. No rest when I'm out there. I've been stuck living in this nightmare. Take a breath, wanna breathe air. Locked up and closed in a dark room. No fun when the voices consume you. Red rum when you see me in my costume. Cut folks as I'm leaving at the playroom. Say hey to my nightmare. No rest when I'm out there. I've been stuck living in this nightmare. Take a breath, wanna breathe air. Locked up and closed in a dark room. No fun when the voices consume you. Red rum when you see me in my costume. Cut folks as I'm leaving at the playroom. 6 feet for my memories. No sleep making chemistry. Blood spat on my enemies. Death made with my remedy. 6 feet for my memories. No sleep making chemistry. Blood spat on my enemies. Death made with my remedy.
That's his first official track that he's done recently. It's about to play. It was about to play another one because he did two versions. He did an instrumental as a demo to start it off, and then he finally put lyrics into it. Dozy me, I was making noise in the background at one point when he was trying to record. I thought he finished recording, and I was gonna text him to say, "Oh, you finished?" because he went really quiet for ages. So what was it? Oh yeah, I was in the bathroom trying to sort the drain out to make sure it's working okay, and then he popped his head in being like, "I was recording." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
I know, bless him. Do you moan? I don't know. I wasn't.
No, he didn't. He didn't. We're just chatting about his music and everything. But that's it. Yes, that's his first track as well, which I think is really good for first time. That's all I can think of really. hoping he gets on with more soon. Because he's written another song, and like he's shown me the lyrics to that. He sang it out to me while playing the music in the instrumental in the background, and it's another really good track. He was actually playing some music earlier as well, wasn't he?
It's just hard work. I've just sent him to go and get some milk, and I don't know what he's doing now. Oh. Why do people always want to get hold of you when you're trying to do something else? And that they just don't have patience.
It's Sunday today.
Yeah, corner shops.
Oh, corner shops. Convenience store.
Yeah.
Probably a bad time to have sent him out.
I know. I didn't want him to go just yet. You know, we're just going, I'm going to test my car out because he's charged up the battery. And I'm like, you need to go and get some milk in a minute. But obviously, he's gone off. I sound so tired, I think. Drained.
Oh, you have been busy all day today.
I haven't stopped. I'm actually getting quite hungry. I think I'm going to do... I've got frozen chips in. If not, I'm going to have to make homemade chips and go have a ham and egg and chips and not a Sunday roast.
I'll have a pasta. I never have Sunday roast anyway. Oh, I'd avoid Sunday roast if I could.
I
You're the one that makes them.
I love them.
I don't.
I love a good Sunday roast.
I don't.
I do.
I just like.
I heard that the tips are opening up a bit.
Are they?
And yeah, which I think is a good idea to open up for a couple of days, give people a chance to get rid of
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially now when a lot of people are kind of like detoxing at the moment during the lockdown. They're kind of like throwing out a bunch of stuff they don't need anymore and
giving a good clear out. That's what we did when we shedding out.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day we started that. And then I've got a bit to do by the doorway. I want to see if anybody wants these drawers so they can make something out of it. And that. Because Clown doesn't want any drawers in his bedroom, does he? When he gets his wardrobe done.
He kind of wants his bedroom fairly bare, but not too bare.
I know. But, yes, I think I've tried to order something and it's not worked out on me on the internet. I hate ordering nowadays. But they're ever so good.
You're doing it over the phone, so, you know.
I'll try again
It's a little harder. I normally recommend doing it on the computer.
Yeah. I don't have much joy. I'm starting to sound, fed up now with the world. Woe me. And stuff. What else can we chinwag about? There's loads. Besides men dating women wrong. And that. I just can't get over that. Don't send texts like that. And don't send your dick pics neither. Because I'm not interested. Women aren't men. Now, a woman can send a cleavage down to a man and a man will love it. A respectable woman won't like it. And that. And not just that, they tend to show their friends anyway, so don't bother going through the humiliation.
Yeah,
do yourself a favour. I mean, don't want to be rude, but men's self-esteem's quite low at some things.
My favourite one is when they've taken screenshots and then sent the screenshots to the guy's mum.
Nah.
And said, this is what your son is doing.
And it actually been them, the son or not?
Yeah. Like so some guy would send a dick pic to someone. So she'll take a screenshot, find out who the mum is, contact the mum and say, this is what your son has been doing.
Oh dear. That is so bad.
Just imagine the amount of stress going through the guy like when that happens.
I know. Oh, talking about things, what about scammers? I think they've grown quite a lot, haven't they? Loads of stuff coming through.
Well, they're trying to take advantage of coronavirus to trick people into stuff.
I liked one when they turned around and told me my TV licence expired. Can I contact them? Yeah, right. I know when my TV date is due and I'm not going to broadcast it on social media. So it made me laugh when they sent it in blimmin' May. No, you've got the wrong day. And also, I like it when they say contact us. The TV licence wants to refund you some money. You really don't know the BBC very well then, do you, to say that? They never ever refund money. Oh dear. And the tax man, that was a good one.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the target is gullible people. So they don't care that smart people know that it's a scam, that their target is gullible people that will fall for something like that.
Yeah, which is normally the elderly, and that's not fair. That's not me.
Yeah, they don't care. They're making money out of it.
Mm.
That's yeah.
On banks and stuff. Oh gosh, we've been on air. Wow, on podcast for 25 minutes.
Yeah, well, we normally do these for 30 minutes.
Oh. And that. And the joys of it. How's everybody coping with the schoolwork? Some of the computer. The government makes me laugh. They want you to go on this internet lark and this, that and the other. Not everybody's got up-to-date computers. People can't be bothered to update the computers. They cost far too much now to update, where people are going, right, do I spend 400 quid to update this computer, or do I spend the money on shoes, clothes, food? And I'm sorry, I think the government should do something to stop all this, because some of the kids are now missing out anyway because the parents haven't updated their computer systems. Well, guess what? People don't have the money. Since we've had the credit crunch, and then we had this takeover again with whatever went on, people hadn't had the money, and then you got Corona-19, people got less money. You know, people have to prioritise themselves. And updating the flaming computer when you can't even take it back if you've got problems with it is a joke.
It's like printers. They expect people to print stuff, but not everyone has a printer.
Yeah. I've had to print my neighbour's stuff for her, bless her, because she's got no printer. You know, just dead easy. Go back to old-fashioned pen and paper. Because at the end of the day, government, it's costing you more in the long run doing it this way than it would be pen and paper. I suppose really it's also...
Actually, the reason why they use computers is because it's cheaper.
Wouldn't in the long run though. Well, look at that time when you did some work on the computer system and they lost it all, and thank God you backed it all up by sending your work to your own private account.
Yeah.
Email address.
That's what they always recommend. They always say, like, keep a backup of everything on, like, another hard drive or USB, or email it to yourself. Like, they do say don't just rely on one thing.
Yeah, but the school lost it all though, didn't they?
Yeah, but there's no different than them losing papers. Like, you send a letter, and like when I had that NHS issue with the BSA, and they're like, oh, we don't have your form. And it's like, well, I sent my form, and like, I had to pay a bloody fine because the incompetent morons that are running that system just lost my stuff. So either way, no matter whether it's computers or papers, something gets screwed up. There's
Yeah. I'm a bit on edge because I thought I tried to order something over the internet and you got your email address and it hasn't come up or anything that's popped up.
So I guess you're just going to have to go get yourself like a little mini statement or something, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to see if I can email them and see if you can get anything. I'll have to check that in a minute and sort it out. And
I'm noticing we're having a lot of frame drops at the moment, so we might have some jittery footage later.
Oh, right. Well, can you tell that?
It tells me right here. Frame drops.
Oh, right. Oh, so you might not get a smooth run after all then. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wi-Fi's been acting up. I think I'm going to have to reset it.
Didn't you do it last night?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we best call it a day for now, aren't we? I'm going to go off and cook some tea because I'm absolutely starving.
Yeah.
Starving.
Dinner time. Alright, well, I guess that'll be all for now.
This is a boring one, I think, and we'll have to start upping ourselves a bit better. We keep saying that each week.
We haven't really got anything to do, though.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's it. So, remember to support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Check out the website at mindstorm-productions.org. And yeah, I guess that's it. Subscribe to my YouTube at Mindstorm Productions or Mindstorm Gaming or Mindstorm Vlogs. Just look for Mindstorm and look for orange headphones as well. Don't trust any other Mindstorm Productions or anything like that because they're not real. They're not the good Mindstorm Productions.
Oh, bless you.
The competition I've got to deal with at the moment. It's unbelievable. Alright, so that'll be all for now. Thanks for watching, and
Catch you later.
see you next week, I guess.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.